Hi everyone, it's Jen Cudmore. How are you going? I wanted to share with you today Money Shine. So the best way to share Money Shine is to actually take you through it, because it's really hard to read a whole sales page, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through it. So let me bring it up. How are you all going? What's happening? It's a big week this week for the world, really. So we've got that in mind in the back of our minds, no doubt. So this is Money Shine. You can go to my website, jencudmore.com.au, and this is Money Shine. So I wanted to show you really how Money Shine works. And where we go, Money Shine, there we go. Okay, so this is a very unusual way of really clearing the way to abundance and money in abundance. And I have a really unique way of doing this. And it's a 6-week program. So it's a 6 weeks of workshopping with me. And we end up working together twice a week. And we're going to use the innovation of business kinesiology. Now, some of you think kinesiology is sort of a form of physiotherapy, but it's not. It's actually a form of energy work. And it's a way that we can get into the body, into the brain pathways, into the nervous system, and we can change the way you think and change your energy around how you feel about things. This is why it's so powerful to get you to the next level. So with this 6 weeks, we're going to discover your own unique manifesting money codes. So just as you've got really unique fingertips, your way to prosperity and your way to money and your way to really finding your flow with abundance and, manifesting your financial goals is as unique as your fingertips. And so this is why most of the money mindset strategies don't work for you. So this is why I love it so much. There's so many, sort of stock standard things out there that you think you're going to do to kind of create more income. And they may just not be in alignment with you. So you may feel greedy, you may feel icky, you may feel overwhelmed, or sort of like you have to be somebody else to actually become wealthy or to actually make more money. And that's not the case. So this is what I love about it so much. You get to be really who you are at the core. And we've got a great way of working that out. So this is the way of clearing the way to more money and meaning. Again, if you're working with your unique money codes, you're going to have this deeper meaning with money and with what you're doing to get the money. So, we find out exactly what you need to clear now so you can actually follow your dreams, activate your goals, and get in your best business flow. So part of this 6 weeks together is actually working out what your best business flow is like, how to see your business and how to really get into the fluidity and the flow of the abundance. Because a lot of people, what they do is they try to work it out with the mind, like they try to do logical strategies to get the money. And then you'll notice that they don't actually get that money, or they get really a lot of anxiety about their strategies to get the money. So what that does, it actually pushes away their ideal clients. So we're going to connect to money in a whole new way so that you can really get into this possibility energy. Okay, it's a gentle, powerful process. So it's very gentle what we're doing with you. You're not going to beat yourself up. You're going to sort of fall back into the sort of sea of prosperity, and you're going to find a new way of doing things. And my dream for you is that you're just going to love it. You're going to feel very held in a very gentle yet powerful space. And for some of you that have already worked with me, or some of you, have done a few of my programs, I do work with quite a few very, very successful clients. A lot of them are multi-7-figure, and they're all over the world, and they use these same techniques that we do with the kinesiology to really, it's like scratch the itch that they can't get to. It's like we go in and we find what it is that they can't shift, how to see their business, how to see it from an eagle eye, and really get back into the manifesting flow of abundance. So we're going to nail your signature success codes and strategies. And, this is going to be really you really calling in your best work and who you're really meant to be, and really being sort of an equal to the people out there that you see that you perceive are more successful than you. So, you know, part of the abundance codes is knowing that you're just as important, you're just as valuable as anybody else, and really anchoring into that and going it from that aspect. You'll find that you'll start to create more money in your life. Okay, so it's a very powerful 6-week immersion. So it's a great finish to the year. I'm really excited that we're going to be finishing the year strong. It finishes sort of mid-December. So it's going to be highly interactive and transformational. And so you have to be relatively open to energy work if you haven't done energy work before. Some people, if they just feel called to work with me, and I might be the first person they work with that does do some of this more deeper healing work, and that's fine if you feel called to come in. Even if you haven't done this kind of work before, you know, it's a really safe place for you to do it. We're going to unlock your money codes. That's the money archetypes. So I just love the money archetypes. There's 3 of them. And you do a dance with them, like you get to know what are your frequencies for success. There's even really great, you know, branding words that you can use for it that will really help take things to the next level. And also, you know, this new frequency is available now. So now more than ever, there is an opportunity to make really good money, like lots and lots of money, doing the thing that you were born to do. Now, this opportunity hasn't always been here. So, and we're not sure how much longer it's going to be here, but right now, there's a real opportunity for you to shine online, and it's got a new shine. We've got to understand that money is not what it used to be. Money's a frequency. It's not a stagnant thing. It's not a noun. It's a frequency. So you need to get into the flow of the frequency of money to understand what it is so you can attract it. It's sort of like data now. It's not a box of oranges. It's not bits of paper. It's a frequency. So you need to align to that frequency so you can really call it in and receive greater amounts without it feeling like it's too much, or that you don't know what to do with it when it comes in. And we're going to really anchor your value. So a lot of people, they start to, you know, get into this thing of duality, the have and the have-nots. They're not as valuable as someone else, therefore they can't create money. It's like an aspect of comparing yourself to others. So we've really got to just get this out of the way without doubt, without any anxious hustling, without feeling like people are ahead of you, really in your own lane, sharing your gifts with grace and ease, and really deciding what it is that you'd really love to create financially. And again, you know, sometimes it's the invisible blocks that you can't understand that are stopping you. And I have to say, this is the thing that I love the most about the kinesiology that I do, is we can find that thing that's stopping you. And it's the thing that you're ready to release now. And it's exactly what you need to shift to move forward. And, you know, sometimes it's something spiritual, it's something deeply in your DNA. And we look for these spiritual blocks, and they're very subtle. But when we shift them, it's like the sky opens up. There's this endless blue sky, and we can see a lot more clearly than we did before. And this is why they're really hard to find. And I believe this is why we need to do this inner work, why we need to do the spiritual work, because not as it seems. Everything is first created in the spiritual before it's created in the physical. So doing this spiritual work is super important. Okay, so we've got the 6-week immersion. We're going to discover your money archetypes. We're going to unlock your flow and change your money story. Sometimes you've got all these stories that are going. We're going to delete them, unsubscribe to them. We're going to clear some trauma blocked in your nervous and energetic system related to past business injuries. So, you know, these things, you are a library of everything that's ever happened to you, and these things stick. They stay in your cellular memory. And so we want to be able to kind of really delete them. We've got a beautiful system for that. We've got to move out of fight, flight thinking. So sometimes we set up our business or our possibility around money based on a survival thinking, like the logical brain gets in, it does a job on you basically. And we want to flip into a different paradigm. And the more we can flip into this paradigm and live in this paradigm, the more miracles can happen for us. It's like manifesting clients who love the work that you do. We're going to decode your DNA and get rid of some of these generational programs that have been holding you back. They're just part of your makeup. And they're very super subtle, and we need to get in and we kind of do some very beautiful healing on that. We're going to clear the blocks created in your childhood. Like it's just the littlest thing sometime that block you seeing what you could do. And we just got to really go for the whole possibility here. And also clarity and conviction about your pricing, your worth, really clear around what you charge. I've already done a couple of bonus one-on-ones with clients. We've already worked out what it is they're charging, and it just sat in their system so well. They just knew that was their price. That's who they were, and already all that old stuff just dropped away as they're moving into this new pricing, new place to be. We're not pushing everyone into high ticket. It might not be the thing for you, but it's just having a real conviction around what is your pricing, what is your worth, so you can settle into it. It's a real grounded feeling. And when you've got that grounded feeling, you can really work in that flow of the money. So we're kicking off this Friday, Thursday night, USA. That's the price. It's $1,100 US, or 2 payments. And you also get the bonus of weekly clearings in the Manifesting Business Mastermind. That's advanced energy clearing, advanced shifts in consciousness, so you can really get into manifesting every single week in your business. And you get that as part of the 6-week immersion with the Money Shine. So you're going to be with me twice a week, and we're really going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into you really shining with money and money shining for you. So we're going to shift into a new paradigm with grace and ease with money, so you can really catch this wave without the feast or famine energy. So, a lot of people, they do these big 100K months or the 50K months, and then they freak out about being able to do it again. So part of this new money shine is you're steadily, you can go quickly if you want, but whatever happens, it's feast, feast, feast. And we're not going up and down. We've got no kind of place for this polarity of going up and down. We're moving into a flow. We're always nourishing. We're always growing. We're always getting more nourished by money. We're always nourishing in our business. And it's always a nourishing thing that just builds and builds and builds. Okay, and then we're talking about, sometimes focusing on money in the wrong way can push it away. So some of you might have been working on your money mindset for a while, and either your goals are too big, and so you can energetically not get behind them just because you've copied them often from other people. That's where that energy often comes from. You've seen people doing well and think, well, I'm going to do that too, and it's not really the energetic match for you, or you're not really at that level. So, one of the things we do is we make sure that your goal is really coming through you. It's something that you've seen within you, and that it's possible for you to create. And so we get into that. So make sure that, it's really in alignment for you to be really going for that money goal. We always have a big dream goal, but what's the one you're going for now? So are you worried about the economy and feel afraid about world events, and you've slipped into survival mode and you can't seem to break out of the fear pattern? This can come upon us in a day, even over a weekend or a hard week where you might have lost a few clients, or a launch didn't work, or, people are unsubscribing, or whatever's happening in your business. You've missed a few sales if you're in sales. You can just this can get in like a poison. So we've got to get it out, make sure that you're not afraid about anything, that you're linked to and you're aligned with the universal law that you create your own reality, you create your own abundance, you create your own peace. And when you anchor in on that and you don't let it go, you create miracles, and you become the strong person for other people. You become the leader for other people, the artist for other people, who's able to really powerfully create their own life. Some of you might have taken a hit in your self-confidence, and you see other people doing well online, and maybe you're thinking you don't have that star quality. So we're really getting out of that imposter syndrome energy, and we're understanding that money has a shine for us, and we can connect to our own money shine, regardless of what, other people that we see out there shining with all their results. We have our own unique personal, intimate connection with our own money shine. You may feel lost at sea with other people's work and offers online and beginning to doubt that you'll be able to make that impact and the income you're dreaming of, because, it is really hard to see other people doing well, especially if they've got a really good marketing budget, they've got a big brand. We really get out of that energy. We come back to the inside of our own work, really understanding that our connection to money and our money shine has got nothing to do with anybody else. So it's very, very powerful alignment to get into. There may be fear in your household with your spouse or your partner or your friends, your clients and your colleagues. And, when this fear's around you, it can sometimes get in and you can't believe in this quantum, jump that you're going to make, this huge jump into the quantum, into this new world of creating what it is that you'd like to, that you want to have from the inside out. There'll be all these people thinking logically around you and it can weigh you down. So we're going to snap out of that and come back to our own creative world. And some of you may have past traumas or family dramas that you believe are holding you back. And these things can be serious and they can be heavy. We're going to do everything we can in Money Shine to really help you kind of release some of these things. And it may just be the thing that lets it go. What I've found is if the brain doesn't know where it's going, it'll often hold on to things. So sometimes when there's a new horizon, you can let go. It's like, oh, this is where I'm going. This is who I am. This is my identity in the world. And the stuff can just drop away, sort of like a lizard losing a tail. It's gone. Okay, make a decision to change. This is for you if you're feeling the weight of these times and you want to do something constructive that contributes without more fear and anxiety about the future. So, if good people have money, they do good things. That's what I love it. So when you do well in the world, you help other people do well. So, this is a great time to be making money, to be really connected to money, to be really in your abundance codes. And do you want extra strength? So, being part of this group will really give you the energy of, this extra strength in times of turmoil. And so you can really stay in the community of believing and having faith in your ability to manifest. This is for you if you want to make an impact, you're good at what you do. And you want to have this healing around, not really believing in that. Okay, so this is it. So the more you do well in the world, the more you can help other people do good. This is the thing about the money shine. I love it when really good people start to get really prosperous and they're really, generous and they're really sharing of themselves and they're not in fear. It really lifts everybody else. And that's a little bit about me, and we've got some testimonials that you can jump into. So a lot of people making money pretty quickly in the best possible way. And, that's what I love about Money Shine. We're going to get you into alignment so that you're really in this connected, divine loving place about money, knowing it's connected to the divine and that you're connected to the divine when you are in Money Shine. So, jump on the link. I'll put it into it's already in the thing. I think you can jump on there. And don't miss out. There'll be another Money Shine like this one. So, make sure that you jump on this opportunity. And I love to see you in there. Ciao, ciao.